everyone, welcome in. I am going to go ahead and kick off this video, and then I'm going to turn it over to the virtual assistants. Some of you say that you miss hearing my voice, but unfortunately to upload a video with this raspy voice requires a lot of internet. So until I have unlimited, I have hired Stephanie and Matthew to help us with our channel. So Bryan Kohberger has been busy in court and his parents were there. Let's go ahead and check out some of this video footage of the monster showing up in court to go ahead with the extradition back to Moscow, Idaho. And also, before we get into this video, my thoughts and prayers go out to Maddie, Kaylee, Ethan, and Xana's friends and a family. All right, Stephanie, you ready?
Yes, I am MonkieMar. And with that, let's get into it. Let's discuss the latest updates on the Bryan Kohberger, the alleged killer of the University of Idaho students. This morning, Bryan Kohberger is in a jail cell at the Monroe County Correctional Facility. This afternoon, he's expected in a courtroom about 7 miles from here, where he'll likely waive his extradition hearing and begin the process of going back to Idaho to face murder charges. Here is our first look at Idaho murder suspect Bryan Kohberger as he arrives at the Monroe County Courthouse for this extradition hearing. "My eyes are cold as ice. I truly believe he would have turned into a serial killer if he was not caught, and like MonkieMar, I would not be shocked if Bryan was responsible for skinning that dog. I know he is an extremist vegan, but still believe he is responsible." Bryan Enton reported today from Idaho going inside courtroom now for Bryan Kohberger hearing. Cameras and live tweeting not allowed. Bryan Kohberger waived his extradition hearing. He had to sign a waiver in court. The judge explained to Kohberger the charges against him in Idaho and that he was voluntarily allowing authorities to transfer him to Idaho. Kohberger told the judge he is not on any medication that would impact him making the decision. The judge said he has to be sent to Idaho within 10 days. Kohberger came into court and made eye contact with his family sitting in the front row. He nodded at them. His mom cried and his sister comforted the mom. A deputy brought her tissues. Moscow police will not give specifics about Bryan Kohberger's transportation to Idaho because of security concerns. Once there, he will be served with the arrest warrant for the murders. Then the probable cause affidavit will be unsealed. Kohberger will have an initial court appearance where a magistrate judge will explain to him his rights and the charges against him. Kohberger will not be asked his plea during this hearing. This is when a preliminary hearing is scheduled. Based on the court orders, it does appear cameras will be allowed in the Idaho courtroom. Once back in Idaho, we are told Kohberger will be held in the Latah County Jail. Body camera video shows Indiana State Police pulling over Bryan Kohberger and his father in the white Hyundai as they drove from Washington to Pennsylvania on December 15, 2022.
Hello.
How you doing?
How y'all doing today? Good, good. Take a look at your driver's license real quick if I could. See, he's right up on that van, man. He was right up on the back end of that van. Pulled you over for tailgating. Is this your car? Okay. Cool. Where are you headed?
We're going to actually outside. Well, we're coming from WSU, and we're standing early.
What's WSU?
University, basically. Yeah, we were listening to this incident that was occurring up there. It was a shooting incident. That is SWAT team and everything.
So we're, okay, I'm having a hard time hearing you because of the traffic. So you're coming from Washington State University?
Yeah.
And you're going where? Oh.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Mountains. Yeah. So we're slightly punched because we're driving for hours.
Hours, days.
Hours to drive. Well,
yeah.
Almost a day.
Okay. And what did you say about some SWAT team thing? Or
yeah,
something?
there was a mass shooting and everything. We don't know if it was a mass
where?
This was essentially what ended up happening was
Interesting.
well, it's horrifying because He's to go to the university, you know what I mean?
So y'all work at the university there?
I actually do work there.
Oh.
PhD in criminal
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that incident. Just yesterday, or?
No, this happened this morning. About an hour and a half ago. They're still wrapping it up for investigating. I'm not sure there's two shooters because they did shoot somebody.
Let's see.
And then you don't know about that actually. They were apparently shooting out of the window or something.
Interesting.
Bryan Kohberger has landed in Idaho. Media await for his arrival outside of the Latah County Courthouse, where he will face charges for the murder of the 4 University of Idaho students. Bryan Kohberger is keen to know what's in sealed affidavits. Prosecutor man accused of the November slayings of 4 University of Idaho students is hurrying his return to Idaho to find out the details of the charges against him in sealed affidavits, according to a prosecutor. The probable cause affidavit outlining the evidence for first-degree murder and felony burglary charges against Kohberger won't be released until after he arrives in Idaho. Authorities: there is a lot going on with the Idaho monster Bryan Kohberger. Affidavit will be unsealed after he is charged officially with the deaths of Maddie, Kaylee, Zana, and Ethan. Also heard a rumor regarding why Bryan was an extreme vegan. A rumor has it he feared cannibalism if he tasted meat. I am convinced he was a serial killer in the mind, and thank God he was arrested. I believe he would have killed again, but he is not as smart as people think, in my opinion. He was messy and left behind a lot of DNA at the scene of the crime. Not to mention driving his car to the block of 1122 King. Let's be thankful this monster is off the streets. Such a senseless crime, like most are. 4 young lives gone for what? Should he get the death sentence if proven guilty by the state of Idaho? I do. Moscow murder suspect Bryan C. Kohberger has been booked into the Latah County Jail as of Wednesday evening. He is charged with 4 counts of murder and 1 count of burglary, jail records show. In a train of police cars, one truck likely holding Kohberger swiftly drove into a Latah County garage guarded by law enforcement vehicles. The garage was immediately closed with no visibility on Kohberger. And with that, it is a wrap. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, so you never miss a new video, or a live. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world.